Over here a second. I think you ought to know something.
What's up?
The football player, Andy Matthews.
Yeah, he's my next door neighbor. Would you like me to get his autograph?
No. It's not that. He was in here yesterday looking to make a bet.
I told him he couldn't place bets here. Not unless you're still running this little pool game of yours.
No, of course not. But somebody told him the Scotsman was in the business. Now, boss, he wouldn't tell me where he got the word. So I told him, sorry, pal, no dice. I mean, no pun intended.
It's not terribly funny. I was right about Carruthers.
Yeah, but he's not a Scotsman.
No, but he's in this building. He's living in my apartment, and he has visitors coming here every hour of the day and night.
Boss, he said he was selling insurance.
Insurance my eye. He's using my name and the reputation of this club. And I know as a bookie, he's out.
Duke's Club. Just 1 minute. Duke? What is it? Somebody from General Hospital says it's real important that he talk to you.
Duke Lavery.
Duke, this is Tony Jones. I'm at the hospital. Look, I've got a patient here who's going to die in an hour or two if we can't operate on him. His name's Andy Matthews, but he insists on talking to you before we can operate.
Oh, did he tell you what it was about?
No, he asked me who won the football game today, and he said he had to talk to you. Now, I know this doesn't make any sense, but could you come down here?
Yeah. I'll be right there.
Thanks.
I've got to go over to the hospital. Tell Anna to wait for me. I'll be back. If I don't get back soon, tell her to wait anyway.
Sure, boss.
We've got to sign this paper. It's very serious.
They haven't heard of last Matthews. I'll sign it, but you gotta promise to help me.
Of course I will. What happened?
Susie. Did it for Susie. If I died, she'd have nothing, end up in a hellhole.
Susie will be taken care of. I'll see about that. And you're going to be fine. You're going to be just fine.
Money. Her money. I laid a bet on the game. 25,000. Oh.
With who? With Carruthers?
Yeah. But I don't trust him. He promised to help.
I said I would.
Collect the money.
What are the odds?
10 to 1.
I'll do it for you. You're going to be fine, man. You're going to be just fine. He's ready to know.
All right, people, let's go get scrubbed. Come on. Okay, Andy. Right here. Sign this one. Right there. Thank you.
He signed the paper. I'll take it now.
But why didn't he...
I really can't go into that, but I think it's going to be worth it.
If Andy makes it.
Well, I think it's in their hands now. And God's.
No explanation necessary, Duke. Thank you, whatever you did. Thank you.
And you needed some help. I'll be thinking about you.
No, I don't think.
Come over here.
Where are you going?
Is Carruthers here yet?
I haven't seen him, boss.
Damn.
What's cooking?
I have the proof now. He's running a large-scale gambling operation upstairs. I should have trusted bloody instincts in the first place and thrown him out of here.
Boss, what are you going to do?
I'm going to go upstairs and wait for him. He was a friend of mine, some money. You stay by the door. If you see him, don't say one word. Go on. Hello.
What's the matter? I just said that you had to go out somewhere.
Yeah. It's Andy Matthews. He's over at General Hospital undergoing emergency surgery.
Oh, my God. What happened to him? Did he get injured?
Well, I don't think the game helped. Something to do with a tumor. Simone's over there. She's in a terrible state. I think it'd be good if you went over and stayed with her.
Definitely. Yes, I'll go there. Are you going to come?
I have a little business to attend to here first. I'll see you over there later.
All right. I'll just go tell Felicia and Tiffany.
Oh, Tiffany's back?
Yeah.
Give her my love. Did you check her call?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
Oh, really? What, is everything all right? Oh, no. Andy Matthews is our next-door neighbor. He's gone into General Hospital for an emergency operation, so I'm going to go over there and keep some men company.
Oh. Well, is there anything I can do?
I don't know. By the sounds of it, pray.
I think I'll call the station and see if I can get an update on this.
All right, excuse me.
Good night.
Yeah, please, I'll see you, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
We should count our blessings.
Yeah. Absolutely. They'll be long, right?
I'll try.
Boss, you think it's a good idea to wait in the penthouse for him to get back? That place could be rigged. He might be carrying a gun.
I don't give a damn what he thinks. He lied to me. He put my livelihood in jeopardy. He also owes a great deal of money to Andy Matthews.
Andy got him to take the bet?
Yes, he did, and I promised I'd collect it. And my guess says the crowds will try to get out of it, especially if Andy dies tonight.
Is he that bad off?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. This money is his daughter's inheritance. I intend to get every penny. I promised Andy that much. You keep an eye open for Carruthers.
Duke, hey, you got no right to come.
Oh, don't you talk to me about rights. You're a lousy bookie, man.
Hey, wait a second. I can explain.
Oh, don't you bother to explain to me. I know what you are, and I know exactly what you've done.
I sell insurance.
Oh, to do what? To cover your customers' losses? Don't talk nonsense.
Look, I don't know what you're carrying on about, man. This is...
You know what? You know what would happen to me if you were found to be running a gambling establishment up here? I would lose my license. I would lose everything that I have worked for. Don't you talk to me about carrying on.
Jeez, you're just not going to listen, are you? Look, I'll be moving on. Will that make you happy?
No, that wouldn't make me happy. I'd have thrown all your rubbish out in the street if it hadn't been for Andy Matthews.
Andy? What, the football player? What about him?
Oh, yeah, go on. You play dumb. Go on, you wriggle out of it.
Wriggle out of what? I don't even know the guy.
Oh, you don't know the guy. Then why's his name in your book? $25,000 on today's game. I'm here to collect for him. You better give me the money, man.
Duke, it doesn't work that way. I mean, you can't collect for another player. It might be a scam or something.
Andy Matthews is a friend of mine. I want his money, not only for him, but for his daughter.
I don't have it.
What does that mean?
It means that he bet $25,000 I couldn't cover it. I laid it off in Vegas.
Oh, I see. And when are you going to have this money?
Tomorrow evening. I explained all this to Matthews. Ask him.
Let me explain something to you, and I would like you to listen very, very carefully. Your life is in danger. Now, if you try to get out of this, first of all, you'll be hurt. You'll be hurt very, very badly. And then you're going to die. Now, you tell me you understand what I'm saying.
Okay, okay.
I ought to have smelled you from downstairs, you know. You start packing up.
It's no scam, Duke. I swear it. They jumped me. I had Andy's $250,000 right here in this penthouse. I swear.
The beating looks legit, Duke. I know. I'm an expert.
I know some men who'd take a beating just to hang on to 250 grand.
Well, not me. Look, I think I can prove this. Here. Take a look at these.
What are these?
It's my notes. It's where I collected the money. You see, one guy owed me $50,000, and there's another one there.
75, yeah.
And I had the balance.
Who knew it?
Well, the guys I collected the money from.
It figures.
Like the truth?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, Duke, I have a reputation for paying off. A good one.
How are you going to pay Andy Matthews off?
Well, I don't know. It's a lot of money. I mean, I raised it once, but it gets tougher.
Well, it could get tougher. You better raise the money for Matthews, otherwise you're in trouble. I can cause trouble. If I need any references, check with my friend.
He ain't just talking.
I didn't say I wouldn't raise it.
Matthews has problems right now, big problems. I want to solve them for him. How are you going to go about that?
Well, I can call my boss in New York City. He can messenger the money, but I can't do that overnight.
I'll give you 2 nights, you understand?
It depends on my boss.
Okay, you better get on the phone, then.
Can I patch myself up first?
No. You phone first, mister, then you patch later. Angel will check back later to see how your call went.
Okay.
I gotta go now. Come here. You keep an eye on him.
Will do.
One thing's on our side. He's too frightened to try to double-cross us. Mrs. Tatum, I'm Duke Lavery. This is Angel Moran. He works with me.
Oh, please come in. And call me Seal.
Thank you.
I appreciate you gentlemen coming over on such short notice.
Well, you said you were only in town for a short while.
Yes, I came to pick up some things for Susie. The funeral is tomorrow.
You know, we only knew Andy a short while, but, well, I happen to care for him very much. I'm very sorry.
Oh, Mrs. Tatum, the box with the pots, I don't know if I can lift it.
Listen, if you have something to lift, I can do it.
Thank you. Oh, Mr. Lavery, how was Robin?
She's doing fine, Noriko. Thank you. Of course, she misses you and Susie.
We had some happy times.
Okay.
Thanks, Angel.
Bye.
You know, it's always sad when you have to close up a house that's seen so much laughter and happiness. Well, I came here to discuss some business with you.
Yes, Andy told me before he died that you were handling a trust fund he left.
Yes, that's right.
But there wasn't anything mentioned in the will.
Well, it was something that he and I discussed, you know, after he'd written the will.
Ah. I know the paperwork to clear up an estate takes a lot of time. And I hate to ask.
No, come on. You should ask. It's Susie's money, after all.
My husband's business isn't the best. We're always short the first of every month. You wouldn't believe what a funeral costs. It's a couple of $1,000s. And we didn't expect to suddenly have another child to raise.
Ah, believe me, I know it's very expensive raising children. I have one of my own. But, I think Andy would prefer that Susie paid her own way.
Well, we don't want a penny for ourselves now. We just have a lot
You
of
don't have
mouths
to
to feed.
explain that to me. I understand. Believe me. Thank you. Angel?
Yeah, Bob.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, head over to the office and then get my checkbook. It's in the top drawer of the desk.
You got it.
Thank you.
Those, the flowers you said, they came. They're beautiful. Among the most beautiful we received. The funeral home, just can't believe all the flowers coming in for Andy from all over the world.
Well, everybody who knew Andy, they liked him very much. You know, I think even his fans felt as if they knew him.
I guess that's it. You know, our little Susie hasn't taken this very well.
I know. Robin's talked to her a couple of times. My wife, Anna, she's spoken to her once as well.
Well, she's been cheered up by all the flowers and telegrams coming in. And Simone is there, of
Simone
course.
made it to Albany.
Yes.
Good.
Yes, I wanted her to stay at our home, but we have family in from everywhere, and she's just the sweetest woman. She's helped our whole family hold together.
I'm sure she's comfortable in a hotel someplace there.
Yes, here she is. The man she loves is gone. She's all alone. It worries me. Excuse me.
Of course.
Some of these beautiful linens Andy bought. I'll just store them for Susie till she grows up. They'll be like heirlooms for her.
I hope this eases the pressure a little.
$1,500? Oh, Lord, will it? Oh, no, wait a minute. This is written on your personal account. No, I can't take it. I can't.
Yes, you have to take it. That's the way the fund's set up. I can't write a check from the trust fund. Not at the moment. Don't you worry. First thing Monday morning, I'll go straight down to the bank and repay myself.
No, you sure you won't be out anything?
Not one penny. I promise you. Now, the fund will earn this amount of money every month. So until I can transfer the account to your bank in Albany, I'll write you a check for this amount and send it to you each month. If that's all right.
Oh, thank you. I now see why my brother trusted you. This little girl's money. Thank you.
Mrs. Tatum,
Yes,
could you come here for a moment, please?
I'll be there one moment, Noriko.
It's okay. We have to go. I can find my way out.
I can never thank you enough. Goodbye.
It's my pleasure, really.
You're all heart.
What choice do I have?
Well, you did what any decent man would do. But how long can you keep it up? Duke, you have a little girl of your own. She can use a trust fund.
I know that. But for now, we have to take care of these people, okay? And now more than ever, I want to find that swine Carruthers.
Okay, what do we do next to get the guy?
You let every gambler and every tout on the East Coast know who Carruthers is, and I want to see him.
And why?
And why? Because he has that little girl's money. And I'm going to get every penny, even if it kills Carruthers. I never break a promise I make to any man, and that's my promise to Carruthers. Do you understand? Come on.
The table's taken.
It's Mr. Jerome, I know.
You don't get my drift, buddy. Does he know you?
What are you asking?
Duke, what a pleasant surprise. Sit down.
Thank you, Mr. Jerome.
It's good to see you. What brings you to my city? Coffee, croissants, some fruits.
No, thank you. I have a problem.
That's right. You got married, didn't you?
This has nothing to do with that.
A poor joke. My apologies. How can I help?
I'm looking for a man. His name's Carruthers. He's a bookie. He moved to Port Charles several weeks ago. He rented my penthouse and he opened up a book there.
Don't tell me marriage sent you back to the other side of the law.
Mr. Jerome, if that's another joke, I don't find it very funny.
Neither do I. Make your point.
I found out too late what he was up to. A friend of mine betted rather heavily with Mr. Carruthers, and he won. Carruthers never paid him. He left town. 2 hoods dragged him away. I want you to help me find him.
Why should I do that?
Because you value loyalty. The man Carruthers robbed was a friend of mine. He was very ill. Dying, actually. He put his life on the line to protect his little girl, to ensure her some kind of a future. I promised him I would collect the money for her. I intend to do that.
I see. These 2 hoods, would you recognize them?
One of them I've seen before. I don't know where. That's it.
What have you done with Carruthers? Where have you taken him?
Carruthers, I don't believe you if you tell me.
Okay. Now you know. My men removed Carruthers from Port Charles.
Why didn't you tell me this?
You didn't give me the opportunity.
And what about Carruthers?
He got greedy. Man gets too greedy, makes too many mistakes.
Where is he?
If I knew, I'd tell you. Unfortunately, he got away from us. But don't worry, we'll find him.
I promised my friend this is a matter of honor. Do you understand that?
I understand. I admire the fact that honor means something to you. It doesn't to many young men. How much did you say he owed this friend of yours?
I didn't. 250 grand.
If that's what your friend was owed, then you shall have it.
Why are you doing this?
Honor is something I treasure too. Carruthers was one of my people. I'll make good on his debts.
Now, wait a minute. You don't have to do this.
You can't stop me. A bet is a bet. But I must warn you, if you take this money, you'll owe me.
I understand. First things first.
I've included a little something extra for that little girl. Take it.
Carruthers was going to steal all this money from Andy.
Yeah, that's right. You realize what this means, don't you? Susie's, well, her future's secure.
Is that what you were doing?
Say you're not angry. I just didn't want to upset you.
Well, no, I mean, that's why you went to New York Christmas shopping.
Do you forgive me?
Yeah. On one condition.
What's that?
Stand up. Take your coat off.
It's off.
Kiss it.
What's that for?
Because I love you. For what you did for Susie. And for not giving me any reason to worry.
Here's no kiss.
Mm-hmm.